So this is a sad day for our fishes. We lost a fish. So you guys can remember my 15-gallon tank. I have a bunch of live bearers, platinum mollies, some platies, and also a bunch of mollies, other mollies, and guppies. So this is the guppy, that is the female guppy, and she had a pair, which is the one who passed away. So we're gonna talk about that in a bit. And in this community tank, we also have our betta. So that's Cal. I've introduced him in my previous videos. He's Cal, and he's the only betta, which is the ideal amount of betta you can have in a community tank. So here is our hospital tank with our platinum molly and the guppy I transferred here when I saw him. So this platinum molly has a gill fluke. As you can see, he has red gills. It almost seems like she doesn't have any more gills. So that's why she's here. And that is the passed away male guppy. I just saw him earlier in the morning and he wasn't moving very well. He was still trying to swim. He was fighting. And I just got him out of the tank because I know someone has been attacking him. Look at this guy. So lots of fin nipping. He almost lost all of his fins. Actually, he lost all of his fins. And he doesn't have a dorsal fin, it seems like. And his back fin is like almost gone. So it can't be the mollies because mollies are known for fin nipping, but they don't get that aggressive that they're gonna eat, the fins. So I'm guessing it's the betta. But my betta doesn't really attack other fishes unless they're like slow or lethargic. So I'm probably thinking this guppy got sick and wasn't swimming really well, and he was an easy target for the betta. So now I'm wrapping this guppy because I always bury my fishes, and I wrap them in tissue first, just so they kind of have a coffin. And yeah, but it's late at night, so I'm just gonna wrap him in tissue at first and then bury him early in the morning tomorrow. So rest in peace, Mr. Guppy. It has been a good experience having you, and you are one of my guppies in this fish keeping journey. So I'm very happy to have you. So rest in peace. So I'm gonna talk about what I have in the hospital tank. So I'm using Epsom salt. So this is Magnus salt from OF. I forgot what the brand name is, but it's OF. And of course, most of the time I just use this rock salt and some methylene blue, a general aid, the general thing used for treating fishes. And then we have the general aid. So this one is more for like parasites. So I'm using that for the platinum molly right here, which has gill flukes. So actually she's been doing a lot better. She's been here for 3 days and I've been changing the water and adding more treatment for her. And yeah, when I saw the guppy earlier, I just transferred him here hoping he would like at least recover with the methylene blue. So as you can see, the tank is actually getting kind of cramped already. So I might have to transfer Cal, my betta, to a 5-gallon tank. So I'm gonna save up for a 5-gallon tank. I'm gonna transfer him there. This tank is getting really cramped because, of course, live bearers like platies, mollies, and guppies breed really fast. So there's a lot of babies in there already. So now we're just gonna talk about our other fishes. So this is Bloop. I just introduced him in my most recent video before this one. So he's been doing really well. Until now, he's just alone in this 10-gallon tank. But he's getting really comfortable with the environment and even with me. So when I get close to the tank, he will always swim up and expecting for food, So I might try to do some tricks with him, feed him with my hand, let him jump for the food that's sticking in my finger. But I don't think that's a good idea because it's a rimless tank. He might jump out of the tank. And now we're gonna feed our goldies. Yeah, very hungry, always hungry. Fatties, fat goldies, always eating. You can see how fast they swim to the food. And Milo's getting at it. He's like consuming 80% of the pellets, leaving none for chonkers and pumpkin. So we're gonna add more Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Milo's just in position. He's waiting for the pellets to drop and he's just gonna suck them up in his mouth. Yeah, go Shankers, get yours. Get what you deserve. I think yeah, Goldie's like he's just chewing in his food. Milo still getting at it so much. He's the one who's ate so much compared to these guys. And Sylvie is just waiting for the right time. Our 10-gallon tetra tank, glow tetra tank, looking really good. The ambullas are growing really well. I actually really love these plants. They look so nice and they're so green. The only reason why the whole body and the lower parts are kind of brown is just because of brown algae. But they're growing really well. There's some snails here. This is like my tank snail, or my snail tank, I mean. That is our 15-gallon tank. These things happen, okay? If you're a new fish keeper and you lose a fish, it happens. Sometimes we can't really do anything about it. Sometimes we do our best to help them recover, to heal them. But when it's time, it's time. And you can see here how fast the platies breed because they just gave birth. Those orange platies, they just gave birth and now they're like doing their mating. That's when the male just keep on following the female until he like injects the sperm, I think, or fertilizes the eggs inside of her. So yeah, there's a lot of babies as you can see floating around, swimming around. They're actually getting pretty big. That's why I have to move the betta. It's gonna get really cramped in there. It's gonna be very overstocked, and it's just gonna stress everyone out, especially if there is a betta. Here's the shrimps cleaning my anubias, which they are doing really well. Look at that leaf; it's so clean already. If you see my previous video, I've shown you that there was still some black spots on that leaf. But honestly, it's not just the shrimps. Most of the work that made that leaf completely clean was from the nearite snails. So they kind of jump onto the leaf. I don't know how they got onto the leaf, but they cleaned it very, very well. Here is Bloop. That's Bloop nipping on the leaves, finding food. I fed him a lot today, but until now he's just looking for food. Look at him. You fatty. You're also gonna turn to a fatty. Bloop. So yeah, in this fish keeping hobby, there's just gonna be some days you're gonna lose a fish. You're gonna try very hard in taking care of them, making them happy, giving them the best environment for them to live in. But there are just some circumstances you can't control and you're gonna lose a fish. And for my case, maybe the guppy was sick. I didn't really know what happened because that just the night before he was doing okay. So yeah, you can't really do anything about it now. And that goes with everything in life, you know. So if you make a mistake, you think you make a mistake and you feel bad about it, don't linger in it. You know that you already feel bad. Don't beat yourself up. Learn from it and then move on. And in the future, you know better now. You can do better. You learn from your mistake. You learn from your experiences. These are all experiences. So do better. Strive to be the best version of yourself. Wow, that's how I ended the video. That's epic. So probably in the following videos, gonna make more tutorials on how to set up a hospital tank to take care of your fishes. But for now, that's it. Rest in peace, Mr. Guppy. And thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video.